Hey guys, Lance here. Wanted to go ahead and review these wireless Bluetooth earbuds and let you know what I think of them. There's a lot of things I really like, but there's a few things that weren't quite perfect about these, so I'll tell you about that as well. Over here I have the box on the left just to show you what it comes in. And inside basically you have the user manual, which shows you of course how to use these, charging and so forth, and the different functions. And then you have your micro USB cable. If you already have other headphones that use a micro USB cable, it's very possible you can use the same one. I found that was the case. That worked great for me. So like for instance, I have one that's much longer than this one. That works a little bit better for my purposes. But anyway, that is included as well. So as far as the actual unit itself, the idea here is a couple things. One, if you're looking for something that is wireless and maybe something that's similar to the AirPods, Apple AirPods, but you don't want to spend as much money, then this is another option for you. You'll notice I actually made a little bit of a modification here. These don't come with these foam covers. I added these separately, and I'll talk about that in a little bit here as well. But the idea is you have this storage case here, and as you saw, it flips open here. And this is what you use to charge it. So you just put these in here, close this, and you can push the button on the bottom here. And if you can see those little red LEDs lighting up there, letting you know it's charging. And then to charge the case, this is where you would charge it down here below. So charging's really pretty simple that way. When it's done charging, the red won't be red anymore. And you can use these just one at a time. So for instance, if you just want to use the left one, maybe you're taking a phone call or listening to a podcast, you can certainly do that as well. And so when you're connecting these, basically what you'll do is you'll just hold it down for a few seconds. And then you'll see now it's actually in pairing mode there when it's going the blue and red. And so I just wanted it to go into, so I turned it off, turn it on again. There we go. So it was red, and now you can see it's blinking blue. So now I know it's paired and connected to my phone. And then to connect the other one, same thing, hold it for a few seconds until the color turns on, and then that pairs both of these as well. So now you can listen to both at the same time. What I found as far as the pairing goes is it works, I'd say, really well for the most part. I did have a few instances where I would try to pair the second earbud and it wouldn't pair, so I had to end up disconnecting it and kind of repairing it with my phone and starting over. It hasn't happened a lot, but it has happened some of the time, and when it does, it's it's kind of frustrating just because you want to start listening and you're having to kind of go through that repairing process. But as far as staying paired, that has worked better than a lot of the other earbud devices I've used. So that's a real positive. There has been just a few times where it did disconnect a little bit, and meaning you'll just hear the left one and not the right one, and then the right one kind of sinks back in. But it hasn't happened a lot, and especially compared, like I said, to other ones I've used where it happens frequently. That can be super annoying when you're trying to listen to music. As far as call quality, it's excellent. I was actually impressed with how well call quality sounds. Both the person you're listening to sounds crystal clear, and then I asked people as I was speaking to them, hey, how do I sound? Can you tell I'm on an earbud? And it sounded crystal clear to them as well. So I love using these for phone calls, also because they're just super small as well. So that was a real positive. Sound quality also really nice with these. You actually get a little bit of low end, which is nice. It really rounds out the whole sound experience, and the frequencies sound quite good. I would say it's quite enjoyable. Comfort-wise, that is a bit of a miss here for me. And what I would say is the first 30 minutes, super comfortable. In fact, I don't even notice I'm wearing them, especially when I put the foam covers on. It actually helps with the comfort even that much more. But even without the covers on, they're still very comfortable. But what I found in particular is the right one would really start to agitate my ears, where after 30 minutes, I just had to take it out. It was just too painful. The one in my left ear I could leave in a little bit longer, but by 45 minutes, 40 minutes, I just need to kind of take it out as well. It's just getting too uncomfortable. So that's, I think, an issue, just with the the style and design with the way these sit in the ear and so forth, at least for my ears. As far as them staying in the ears, kind of similar. The left one stays in pretty well. Right one seems to fall out a little bit more easily, like if I'm walking around and so forth. Now I could actually be on a trampoline and the left one will stay in for a little bit and then it falls out. And you know, these aren't really designed, I don't think, for sport use so much, but just to let you know, they, as far as moving around and walking around, they work pretty well. But again, I found the right one would start to get loose and fall out and I'd have to readjust it. So that was unfortunate. I was really would like it to be stay put a little bit better. Now there are some different add-on things you can get to these, like little phalanges that will protrude and help those to stay in the ears a little bit better. So that is an option if that's something that's important to you. So overall, I'd say, you know, for the price, definitely a fair value. The things, like I said, that are really great is the sound quality and call quality. Both really good, especially for this price point. Great battery life, ability to charge. The things that, like I said, that were for me and my ears a bit of a disconnect was the comfort past 30 minutes. And it'd be nice because that's something, sometimes I want to listen to music a little bit longer, or listen to podcasts a little bit longer. And so I feel like I only get 30 minutes and then I got to go change to something else. So that's unfortunate. Or likewise, if I'm wanting to use these just kind of to have in my ear to be able to take phone calls, you know, it's great, again, for about 30 minutes or so, and then I got to go to something else or just endure the pain. So that's where, depending on you, your ears, and your use, that may or may not be an issue. But as far as being something comparable to the AirPods, certainly, and especially in this price point, absolutely a worthy consideration there as far as that goes. So anyway, hope this review was helpful for you. Feel free to leave any comments or questions. I'll be happy to answer those if I can. And also check in the description for additional information about these and links to where you can pick these up if you'd like to purchase them as well. But thanks for your time. Hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next video.